Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for my members, my new subscribers, and my returning subscribers. Thank you all. I appreciate the support. Hello, Jan. How are you today? Thank you for the thumbs up. What is your weather like? And hey, hello to Shatika. How are you today? Good afternoon and blessings to you as well. I am working on another one of those. But I'm doing it in yellow today. And what is your weather like, Shatika? And are you working on anything? So this one would be in yellow. Ooh, that's bright yellow. It's a springtime. Hey, Melanie, listening and driving. Thank you for joining me. So I went to Joann's just to see if they dropped the yarn prices. Some, I think it was only 30% off. And they had some of that wobble yarn or something it was. Thanks, Jan. I can't remember. I think it was cotton and polyester. I don't know what it was. And I picked up a few of them. The original price of them was $12.99. So I was like, nope, we're skipping that altogether. So I only ended up buying 2 skeins of the red, of the Big Twist deep red, because I had to finish that and I only had a little of the deep red. So I said, well, let me just pick that up. That was the reason I went in there, was to see if they had some. They had a lot of Big Twist. They still had a lot of yarn. I don't know what they have stashed in the back, but I would assume everything that they have in the store is out on the racks. So I only got those 2. And then I picked up buttons because I knew the buttons, all the notions seemed to be real. Melanie said, Joanne playing games. Well, they're trying to make money before they close, because they have a lot of employees that they probably picked up just to help with the closing, because the one that I usually go to is only a handful of people working there before they close. So I'm sure they're either working them to the bones, or they picked up some part-time people just to finish out the closing. Oh yeah, they're hiring people for 2 months to work. Yeah, we got a ways to go for 50. Honey, when they get to 50%, I believe me, the only thing that will be there will be the super bulky yarn. Because right now people want to get yarn that they can use right now and not wintertime. But I picked up some magazines because they were 50% off. 50 or 40, but they were a much better price than the doggone yarn. Oh, let me turn my ringer off before. I just read this article. Wisconsin teen allegedly killed his parents as part of an extremist plot to assassinate Trump and overthrow the government. That is the craziest thing. I just don't understand these young people. So I picked up this amigurumi book, and I picked it up because I saw this picture, if you weren't on my live yesterday, but I saw that picture of this doll, and I said, that has to be an Aniqua doll. And sure enough, it was. So if you do amigurumis and you see this book in your Joann's, pick it up. So give her some support. They have a lot of, I was trying to see if they had, usually the books have pictures of everything that's in the book, so that you'll know where to go. Now this one just has, and this one doesn't even have the pages that you go to. But it says 45 projects for all levels. So they have a monkey, a panda bear. I don't know what that little girl is. And some tiny little bears and looks like a scarecrow or witch. I don't know what it is. But I wanted to. Okay, so the first page has a few. The monkey, the little girl, the panda bear. I don't know. That looks like either a little witch or a scarecrow. I'm not sure. Don't ask me what it is. And then this one has little lamb, a little pocket purse with I think that's a cat face. That's the one I'm going to try to do. But they have some cute little things in here. And there's Aniqua's doll again. So I'll be playing around with this book. What else they got in here? So they got cute critters to crochet. Oh, that bunny is interesting. But anyway, that's some more of them. But like I said, I really picked up the book because I saw Aniqua's doll. Can you see it? I can't even see it. So I don't know what you all are seeing. But that was one of the magazines. And then I picked up this cute crochet animal slippers book. I thought that would be something fun to work on. And the slippers look like they're for children. Children. Oh, it's cute. They have slides, boots, and shoes. But they look small. They look like they're for children. That was the reason. I was like, yeah, a small one I'll do. I like how they use buttons instead of the safety eyes on the shoes. But I thought it was a cute thing. Cute little animal kingdom shoes. And then I picked this one up. Because it has a bonus book in here. This is the crochet book. Now, mind you, I'm not going to even attempt that sweater. Not at all. The cables will drive my brain straight crazy. But I was like, oh, let me pick this one up. So it has this book in there. 114 pages. So it's got, let's see. That could be cute. That's houndstooth. Is that houndstooth? Yeah, a houndstooth mini dress. Ooh, that could be a nice. Then is that an ant or an octopus? No, that's not an octopus. It's got to be an ant. I don't know what it is. Well, a spider. Sporty spider. He's got sneakers. And then they have this rainbow zigzag blanket. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty good pattern to probably work on. If I wanted to do a blanket, I do not. It's got a lot of stuff. More winter stuff than, oh, let me go back. Oh, look at that purse. Wow. That purse is really nice. That would take some time. I just saw some Yarnsmith Chenille Chunky. Where is that? Oh, in the UK. Okay. Well, we know we will not be buying anything overseas. I saw on the news a lady purchased something and it had a $16 tariff fee on it. I was like, I would have canceled that. Now, unless it was something that I really needed, I would have canceled that. Oh, they got some cute mug cozy, different styles. But anywho, and where's the other little thing that's in here? Oh, this is blankets, all blankets. Oh, blankets that if you got years to finish. This one is doable. That looks, let me see if I can make it. That looks doable. I'm not sure. Looks are deceiving. This looks like a rug. Looks like a mug rug. I did a mug rug, but not quite going back and forth like that. This one is a definitely a no for me. Definite no. Hey DJ, how are you today? Happy Saturday to you as well. Let me see. Ooh. This one is pretty. Again, it is a no for me, but it's very pretty. Anywho, this is off my list, but it was a bonus. A bonus book. I like to get them when they have bonus books in there. I feel like I got a real gift. And this one is a 41 skein crochet projects. I picked this one up because I like those booties there. I don't know why. There we go. I like the little pom-poms on the booties. I thought that was cute. And I open it up and that's exactly where I go to. Now the downside to this is that they use a touch of alpaca. I will not be buying any alpaca to make this. This is going to be made with what is in the house. Actually, is that what that is? Let me see. This was in my, yep. Yeah, but this is Luxe. I don't know if this is enough to, let me see how much. 207 yards. Nope, this is not enough to make. But I got this alpaca Luxe from Gaucher. It was in, I think it was in the mystery bag. It definitely had to be in the mystery bag because I would not be buying any alpaca. No wool, none of that stuff. That stuff usually ends up in, they got baby booties and mittens. Yeah, those are one skein projects. So then when I bought the buttons, I bought the buttons with themes in mind. So I got these pretty Christmas buttons here. And I got some red, white, and blues because we're coming up to the 4th of July. I thought that would be cute. And, I had to get me some football buttons. Then they have one on that side that says, Go Team, like that. And then, let me see. I had a whole bunch of them, but I pretty much the same. So some snowmen. These are really tiny ones. I figured if I do something do a little outfit for a child, which no time soon is not on my list. But I wanted to get, I thought these were really cute. Because I always put these things on whatever you want to put them on. And these are cute. The little hats. So I think I got like 3 or 4 of each style. And there's some more. And then these are Christmas because there's, I think, or not, what do you say? Yeah, snowman. So got those buttons and I got out of there because there was really nothing. They didn't have a lot of people in there either. And the Best Buys were really, I think the patterns, but I don't, the sewing patterns. I don't sew, so I didn't even look that way. But I think those were probably good prices. I only got one of those with the Christmas. Maybe they only had one. Just had to get what they had. Yep, they must have only had one because I only had one. Interesting. But those were my purchases from Joann's. And I didn't go over to the other one. I didn't feel like driving that far. I don't like driving at all. Hey, Diane, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and hope you did a thumbs up. Oh, I see your thumbs up. Thank you so much, Diane. Hey, Big and Kings, how are you today? Thank you for joining me as well. Are you cooking today? So I'm going to work on this halter top. I only have, did I bring my, oh no, don't tell me I didn't bring, I thought I picked them up. My stitch markers. I think I must have looked at them and picked up the yarn and forgot to pick up the stitch markers. But I see 2, and all I gotta do is get a 3rd one, and I will be set. So summer is kicking in here. We had another chilly morning, which I can't stand chilly mornings. But it's probably in the 80s now. I went to a grocery store. I've never went in. I was like, I'm right here because I had to go to the post office. And I was like, oh, let me go check this place out. It's because it's right there where the post office is. I only had to pick up a few items. Their prices were not good. Believe me, their prices were not good. I picked up a few items and got the heck out of there. And my daughter and I went to Aldi's today. Their prices are much better. Much better. Just got to deal with it. Oh, you only do on Mondays? Oh, okay. I've been watching your shorts though. Those are the driving and cooking. I cook out of necessity because I must eat. Not my cup of tea. I'd rather be crocheting. That's what I do. I would rather be crocheting. BJ, are you working on anything? Diane, what are you ladies doing? I was thinking about doing either a tutorial on this or just write a pattern and put it in Etsy. Because what I'm trying to do, I was very surprised. I went and looked at my patterns that I have in Etsy. And I actually have 10 patterns in Etsy, and I didn't realize I had that many. Well, because one of them is like the one that sells the most is the bucket hat. Every now and again, I'll hear a cha-ching. Oh, you are so welcome. BJ says I'm adding a row of ruffles to a chat. Well, to a hat. Maybe he meant a hat. Ruffle to a hat. Oh, you on your ruffle hat thing? The ruffle hats that I made, the only thing I want to do to them is add some elastic to them. And I did find some thinner elastic at the Dollar Tree, because the elastic that I got from Wally World or Joann's, it's much thicker. And for that, when I tried to just add it in, it was really thick. And I was like, and it didn't weave in very well as to try to hide it. And I really was trying to find more colors. Hard to find colors of elastic. It's either black or white. But I did find some at the Dollar Tree that had a beige, I think a cream color or something like that. But I really want colors. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant hat. So what ruffle hat are you doing now, VJ? Nope. I had to buy another container. Try to get some organization in this area, but be as it may, I have too much stuff. Always too much stuff. Oh, wait a minute now. I think I have to measure before I know it. This thing will be to the ground too long. Where is my measuring tape? Oh, good. I see another stitch marker. Perfect. Where's that measuring tape? I know it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I'll use the ruler so I don't see the tape measurer. It is it 8? It's almost 8 inches, so I do this last row. Shorty wanted a larger ruffle on her white hat. Oh, okay. Give the customer what she wants. Yeah, I guess you all are still be wearing hats for a couple more weeks. Okay. Making sure I'm not missing something. I looked at my Facebook group. I think I'm the only person that has posted anything in there. So, no need to go over to that screen. So tell me, do you think I should do a pattern or do a tutorial or do both on that halter top? I'm not going to do the red, white, and blue. I'll do something else. I'll do another color. Yeah, I'll do another. I'll do a solid color. I won't post that as my as the color. I'll do this one. I'll post this one. That way I don't have to do any color changes. And you can do your color change as you like. After I did it, I initially started writing down what I was doing, and then I got caught up and finished it. And then I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't write any of this stuff down. Now I have to go and do it again and hope I write it down. Hey, Sam, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Yes, she wants a certain look. Oh, of course. Of course. Those ruffle hats were hitting the mark for a while. I haven't even done the visor that I did, and I was like, oh man, again, something I should have been writing down what I was doing as I was doing it. That's something else I should have put elastic in. The one that I have, I think I am going to go and put some elastic in there. So it'll be a good fit to the head. Give it a little stretch. I love this V-stitch. I thought about doing double, but I was like, nope, that's just going to make it heavier. And we are going into spring, summer. We do not want any heavy things on us. Did you all see all the plane crashes? Oh, what a week for aviation. What a week. And one of the planes crashed near me. I was like, OMG. And you could see the plane just circling. I could not see it, but on the news you could see it. And one of the news stations showed the like the pattern of the plane just going around and around and around till it went boom. 3 people are on that plane. It's like, what is going on with aviation now? Makes you never want to get on a plane, at least not anytime soon. Glad I don't have to fly anywhere anytime soon. And again, another, I think the planes just clipped the wings at Reagan National. I did not know Reagan National had so many issues, but they do. Okay, nobody's telling me what to do with this, so I am going to possibly write a pattern and put it on Etsy. Think that's what I'll do. Are you working on anything, Sam? And what is your weather like? PJ, you never said what your weather is like. Or Vegan Kings. How is the weather? today would be a good day to go do something, but I have nothing to do but work, as we all know. BJ say not flying anytime soon. No, it is so scary. I don't know if the planes are too old. Well, that helicopter that disintegrated right in the air, that was downright scary. And it was so sad. The whole family and the pilot. And the wife was celebrating her 40th birthday, and one of the children was going to be celebrating their, I think, ninth or 10th birthday. What a mess. Okay. I think I need to make it. This is for me. I need to make that bra cup a little wider. Mm. Let's see. Sam said, too hot again for me today. Going to hit 80. Lots on hooks and needles. Well, DJ is now 64 and sunny. Hey, Dimps Design, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and hope to hit a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Sam said that weather is more my style. Also, everybody is saying hi. I don't know. I'm a warm weather person. Even though I don't want to be, I would not have to, I don't want to have to work in the weather. I just like it to be nice when I go out. I just don't like cold weather. Let's see if the same, that count are the same on each side. Okay, let's hope it turns out right. PJ told Sam she can have it. Well, the 80s is going to be good because what we're in the middle of April, in a couple of weeks to a month, it's going to be really hot here. Then I'll be like, oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. When you walk outside to the mailbox and you're sweating, you know it's hot. And it's only a few feet away. There's that. I've started so many projects. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how to stop it. Because every time I see something I start it that I find interesting. But I'm not getting anything finished. I did get that finished. I think that was the last thing I finished. And I don't even know how I finished that. I must have been binge watching something. Did anybody watch G20? Oh my goodness. That was a good one with Viola Davis and Anthony Anderson and Miss Marseille Martin. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't even I couldn't even crochet. I was so caught up, and I found myself clenching my teeth. I was like, okay. I love to watch movies that I can't predict from one scene to the next what's going to happen, because a lot of times they are real predictable. But this one was not quite as predictable. I truly enjoyed watching that. And apparently it's the number one right now. Then I remembered Handmaid's Tale was going to be on Hulu, so I'll be binge watching that. I only watched a few minutes of it already. I'm like, ugh, my eyes are crossing. Like, what? This is some crazy stuff already. That's what. But I'm gonna go and do a smidge of work, and then go crochet and watch The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if it's a movie or a series, but I guess I'll find out. I think it's a series on Hulu, but I'm not sure. Has anyone ever watched it? Because I think it's it wasn't it a movie? I don't know. Okay, no one's answering me. Okay, so I'm guessing no one has watched G20 or The Handmaid's Tale. No help for the weary. No help for the weary. And then last night I was so ticked off. Dateline and 2020 did the same story. I was like, what? And I think that's usually if it's like something new that's happened, then they usually do. Sometimes they do the same story. But this is an old story. I was like, I cannot believe both of them are doing the same story. So I watched 2020's last night, and I watched some of Dateline, but I fell asleep on Dateline. So I just like to see how they do the stories. What's the big difference in how they do the story? I'm thinking Dateline added some stuff that 2020 didn't have, which is really interesting. And to me, it looks like Dateline, the people look younger, look young. I think they look younger than the people on 2020. I'm so, I think, but I was like so disappointed. I was like, no, not the same story. And how did that happen? Who decided that? I want them to rethink that altogether. Please rethink that. Do not do that again. Who is doing what this weekend? Any fun things? Or is everybody in the house for the no night out? Let me see. No nightlife. That's the word. Nightlife. Because the daytime is almost over. I don't do nightlife. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, perfect. BJ, you doing your taxes? Oh my goodness. Yep. It's almost that not deadline. I used to do my own taxes and I just gave up on it. I got tired of doing it. So I have this guy that comes. I just keep telling him I do not want to get audited and have to explain nothing. No, 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 no. I've actually had an audit years and years and years ago because of my ex-husband and his shenanigans. Well, now there's so many cuts to the federal government. I don't know how much auditing the IRS is going to be doing. Ooh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. This might be purdy, purdy, purdy. I like yellow for springtime. Yellows and greens and pinks. Okay, got it. That might actually be way too big. Here's my other one. Mm, let me see. Maybe not. Can always alter it. We shall see, people. We shall see what the end result is by tomorrow. I'll sit and concentrate on this today and maybe get it done. Get it done. Yeah, I have some more yellow. I think no, that's light yellow. Yep, I got the right yellow over there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna need another. What time? Y'all are so quiet. Everybody's so quiet. I have so many unfinished projects when I was putting all the stuff back in this room after moving it for our sale. And we'll have another sale on May 17th. If mark it on your calendars, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But when I was putting all the stuff back, I was like, oh my goodness, look at all these unfinished projects. And BJ, I'm not blocking this. I'm wearing it as is. Uh, Usually I don't. There's a few things that I do block. Um, Halter tops, I don't. I don't. But when I make shirts and stuff, I do block them because the bottom of them are never just straight perfect. They don't lay down quite right. Oh, we shall see. Can't crochet in chat. Can't see what you're making. Oh, just a halter top. I'm making the same as the red, white, and blue back there. That's all. It's a V-stitch. PJ say, really? Yeah, you block more than I do. Like when I made the that dumpster fire, uh, and as I was making it, I was like, oh man, I really should block these squares. But I didn't block the squares. That would just I probably would have I probably would have never finished it if I had started blocking it. But I think I should have blocked the squares. Mind you, I probably may never, I won't say never, but may never do another one again. That thing had way too many. It's like putting together a Lego thing, except it's not snap, snap, snap. You got to sew, sew, sew. And if you've been on my channel long enough, you know me and sewing are not friends at all. You see, you can't crochet and chat, but you're doing ruffles. I was going to bring something else in here. I said, nope, let me bring this in and hopefully get a lot of it done. And this is something I can talk and do at the same time and not make a gazillion mistakes and not have to frog a lot. I started a bunny rabbit. I saw this cute pattern popped up in a feed or something. So I just screenshot. I did a screenshot because it was one of those when you click on the link, then it takes you to all of the, it's a blog, I guess, but it's got all the advertisement in there and it was just a hot mess. So I just did a screenshot of the pattern. And when I started doing it, I realized I should have looked at the yarn that they used and because that thing is huge. The head is huge. So I'm looking at the head like, but I've already put the eyes in it, so I'm going to go on. It's going to be the largest rabbit in history. That's all right. We'll see. Then I was looking, when I saw that panda, I was like, maybe I can make it into a panda, but the panda's eyes are much, much bigger than one of the little eyes I put in that for the bunny. Bunnies have little eyes. Yeah, I think I made that too big. We shall see. Nothing else. I'll have plenty of coverage. Plenty of coverage. Some ladies like the side boob thing. That is not me. I like full coverage. Okay, so on the other side. Okay. I watched what's it? Shark Tank last night. They didn't have anything on there that was really interesting to me. But who am I? Yeah, I think I made this way too big. Yep, that's way too big. Let me go back and move this. So I pull this out. Okay. Let's try this again. That looks better, I think. We'll see. Melanie says just came out of Joann's. They still lying. Yarn is 30% shells were pretty full. Yep, that's what mine looked like. Workers said the last day is June 1st. Okay, sounds like they are keeping the price up until the last week. Yep. Yep, they playing with our emotions. Us yarn people. They know that's what we want. They're holding it to the last minute. So sad. Joann's, AC Moore, my favorites. I was on Elevate Crochet's whatnot. I actually clicked it because someone had um, started following me. So I clicked on it thinking it was going to take me to my page, but it actually took me to her page because she was on and she was talking about she does something. She's not a she kind of works for Michaels. I forgot what she called it, but anywho, she advocates for getting people more into crafting or something like that. And I didn't know they had that program. I guess I never paid attention. She's like, yeah, she's been doing it for a while. She said she got into it years ago. But I know the what's her name, creative CEO. What's her name? Karen something. Can't think of her last name right now. I know she's affiliated with Michaels. She did a series for Michaels a few years ago. Mm. Told him I would be back. They owe me at least 50%. Oh my goodness. I said I was going to try to do go every week, which I probably won't, because as I said, I don't like to drive, because they might slip that 50% off, and then they send you these messages, oh, up to 60, no, now it's up to 75% off. But when you click on the yarn, it's still like, no, that's not a bargain yet. I'm like, what is 75% off? Those doggone buttons? Which I would like some dollar buttons. Too late. I already bought the ones I'm going to buy. I'm not going to go back in there looking for buttons. They still had some zippers, not a lot, but I had already picked up some zippers, so I didn't need any more because, again, I don't particularly like to sew, but I know that I need that stuff if I'm going to be making purses. What else do they have in there? I didn't look at any of the beads or anything like that. I'm sure they're probably um, priced low. Um, and again, they did not have any polyfill in there. None. And not a single crochet hook. Not a single crochet hook. It's like, whoa. People snatched up those. They had lots of fabric, though. They still had a lot of fabric. Now that I think about it, I should have looked at the fabric. That's all right. I have fabric here that I don't use. I need to figure out how to get all of this yarn in cubicles and stuff that I have in. Well, most of it is um, half uh, unfinished projects. Some of them I found that didn't have any hooks attached to them, so I've been making cakes as I find it. Mountain says they have a man standing on the road with a sign saying 60% off. I wanted to yell liar, but it's not his fault. Oh, I haven't seen them yet. I guess because where the Joann's is now, I don't know what about the other one. Yeah, because usually they do that when they're really close to closing. They have people out there twirling those signs around. Yeah, I would love to be able to get some. They had lots of mandalas there. And some people say mandala, but I say mandala. Um, that oh, they don't call it granny. It's not the granny yarn. Now they have the one that I saw in there. It was flower. I think it was flower. I was like, oh, y'all trying to get people to make flowers now with this yarn. Nobody could be making granny square with the other. But they didn't have a. They had those little tiny big twist, the little tiny ones. I think they were 97 cents or something, but I didn't get any of them. Because what am I going to do with that little tiny thing? Have to have a whole bunch of them to make anything. So, nope. Might as well get a full skein instead of the little ones. I have enough little tiny ones. I still have that milk yarn that I bought that I made. Let me see. I used that milk yarn. I used it for some kind of basket or something. I don't even remember what it was or where it is right now. Yeah, $3.49. When in Big Twist, when they first introduced it to all of us, it was like $1.97, I think. I'm not sure. Hey Darcia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. This is Hey Gigi in chat. How is everyone today? I am good. How are you? What are you working on? What's your weather like? I am working on a halter top because I love halter top. I have a yellow halter top, but I've gained a few pounds since that one. So now it's time to make something that not quite so snug. And I don't know how wide this the back of it. I don't like to do the corset back. I did it for that one, but I don't like I don't like it for myself. I like my backs closed. Cover the fat rolls. I'm hoping get some of those rolls to go back in. I was gonna go on Timu's site just to see if there's a big change in their prices, but I haven't checked it out yet. Darcy says I'm good, not working on anything. Okay. BJ says hey to Darcia. I wish this was a long weekend. I have a long weekend until May. Ooh. But we shall see what the prices are. And I saw that news report, and that lady had the $16 surcharge. No, tariff charge, I should say. Yeah, like, mm-mm, mm-mm. That's too much money. Uh-oh. That's supposed to be wait a minute. What did I do? That's a decrease. That's a decrease. That was not supposed to be. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Okay. That's decrease. That's a decrease. That's not. That should have been a decrease. Put the decrease in the wrong place. The wrong place, man. Glad I caught it now, because it would be really wonky looking. Let me see. Yes, thank you, Darcia. Say hello to the lurkers. I only got 4 on, so I guess it's you 4 that's on. I'm working on a halter top. I'm working on the same pattern as that one, except I'm not changing colors. It's just going to be yellow, mellow yellow. Be my springtime. Let me see. Maybe we'll go to the jazz brunch the first, if it's not 90 degrees Go to the jazz brunch of first Sunday in May. But we will see what the weather is like, because they don't have enough shade out there. All you're doing is moving, running away from the sun. But it'd be a nice little outing. All right. I'm going to get off of here so I can concentrate on this thing and not have to frog again. But I thank you all for joining me. We got to all keep an eye on that sale from Joann's and see if they drop that yarn to 50% and stop playing with our emotions. They know we want the yarn. We don't care about all that other stuff in there. I had hoped that I would have gotten a good price on some of the clover hooks, but not a hook in the store. You have a great weekend as well, Melanie. I hope everybody else does. So until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.